very fast track. So actually, just start very important. Usually use first gear, second gear, third gear, and fourth gear. So initiate, keep fourth gear, little bit e-brake. Watch the in-grip 1, throttle, full throttle, and watch the out zone 1. Keep angle, keep throttle, okay, catch up. Big flip, little bit e-brake, full throttle again. So next, watch the in-grip 2. So just full throttle, keep angle, alright, here, catch up. And last one, my most difficult point is out zone 2. Because out zone 2 doesn't have wall, just white line. So big flip, and e-brake, little bit e-brake, full throttle, little left brake, keep angle. That's it. Sounds very easy, but actually too difficult.
We took out the turbo manifold today because we found a crack where the turbo manifold and then wastegate pipe mounts to it. We had about like 4-inch crack around the downpipe to the wastegate area. So we decided just easier to take off the turbo manifold and then weld it in the trailer so we can do the perfect job, and then we don't have to worry about it for later today or tomorrow or even at the Hermidale. So that's why we spend a little bit of practice time, maybe like a 30 minutes of practice time, but it was the right choice to take out the turbo and then manifold and then fix it right. Wearing out more, so slightly.
I think it's lower on the inside.
Look at the trademark here. Here it's more depth on this side. So we need to cover a little bit. I would say 20 minutes. 20 to 25 minutes.
BMW going against Masuyama, that Buy Now Japan. I know Matt Field's watching. Wataru Masuyama, the Drift Cave, operates that Buy Now Japan S&T. Nick Novak, Cora Works, Tyler, and Greg and Lauren, they're all watching. Back, got to hear the booth. We're up in Atlanta, or down in Atlanta. Here we go, Nick Novak, finishing their Cora Works BMW. That first outside zone transition to second outside zone. Masuyama mimicking the angle, needs more proximity, and you ask and you shall receive. Masuyama brings it a little tighter. Big angle there from Novak. Massive angle from Novak. You saw him kind of come out of that outside zone. Masuyama will lead. Novak giving chase. Remember, we have a halftime break, and then we're back at it like a track addict. And we'll be back here for our live stream, and here, obviously, the inaugural round. That is the Type S Elevator, presented by AutoZone. Nasty initiation by that Fine Out Japan S15, and Nick Novak swings wide. Want to see if he just mismarked it, or was there something that went wrong in the lead position? Nick Novak trying to power back into that final outside zone. Masuyama into that final outside zone. Nick Novak straight in. All right, slide up left for Novak, right for Masuyama, and it looks like Masuyama unanimously gets the win. Masuyama gets the win, and Nick Novak just a little too aggressive. That previous driver going against the driver that's posed right next to him. Coming to us from Japan in the Buy Now Japan S15. He is our last competitor to enter in the top 16. Make some noise for Wataru Masuyama. Already 5 drivers in our Link ECU grade 8. Who's coming in to join him? Jonathan Hurst coming out swinging. I believe this is his first grade 8 in FD. Initiates big aggressive initiation. Past that inside clip, goes into that first outside zone. Transition to the second outside zone. Wataru Masuyama. Looks like Jonathan Hurst, big angle past that second inside clip. Well done by Jonathan Hurst. Got that final outside zone. Fills all that Masuyama. You can see him finding it. Man, great job by both drivers to see Masuyama exceeding just a little bit right before the finish line. I'll tell you what, Hurst popping and locking, throwing some dirt on his Masuyama. The Drift Cave team, very busy there. Buy Now Japan, Wataru Masuyama. I know Drift Cave operates this vehicle. Drift Cave is Matt Field and his crew's shop. And here we go. Masuyama out front, as you said, analyzing that. Love this eye in the sky. I think it's great to see. Look at that 101.4. Big, massive entry there from Masuyama. Can Hurst hang tough? And no, he does not. He spins out, he rotates. Masuyama continues on through the course. Into that second flip. Look at Masuyama. Absolutely on pace. You think he likes his track? Duh. Yeah. This is Masuyama land right now. Well done. 101 mile per hour. Very fluid. And I would say that this kind of has a J-type feel, so it might suit his driving style. We've seen Masuyama compete at Formula Drift Japan, and here he is throwing down a really good run. And unfortunately for Hurst, I believe this is going to be the end of the road, as you saw. A great battle, unfortunately, just Masuyama dominant over Hurst for Hurst, but guess what? The Buy Now Japan S15 gets the win. Wataru Masuyama advances on into the Great 8. Simon Olsen will lead over Masuyama. He qualified 19th compared to Masuyama, qualified 22nd. That Boost Race Fuel Norwegian driver. We're going to have 2 Norwegians in the finals, or we're going to have 2 Japanese drivers. Here we go. Simon Olsen initiates. Wataru Masuyama right there on the door of that all-new Toyota Supra, transition into that second outside zone. A little bit of checkup there, Masuyama. Keeps composure. Now coming into that final outside zone, Masuyama, the Buy Now Japan S15. Into that last outside zone. Simon Olsen does not get all the way out there. Masuyama falls and tracks him down. And now we'll alternate the order. Wataru Masuyama, Simon Olsen. Mother Nature is just shining bright like a diamond in the face. Again, blinded by the light. Here we go. Masuyama out front. Simon Olsen giving chase, initiating. You see that big angle, a little bit of handbrake there coming in, massaging it into that inside clip, into the first outside zone. Simon Olsen falls back. Now how is Masuyama going to handle this inside clip? Could have been a little closer. Simon Olsen tightens it up. Now coming at last outside zone. Masuyama all the way out there. Look at that right you didn't see the little brown cloud. You just saw flirting with that line, flirting with that track edge. Great job by Masuyama out front.
And he did that because his lead run was so good.
Slide him left for Olsen, and there you go. Simon Olsen gets the victory. So a great run by Masuyama, but the judges catching something that my naked eye did not see. So that's why we have those different angles, those different perspectives.
Just finished this run 7 Utah. So yeah, I feel very sad now. So yeah, top 8 after out zone 1. I don't know reason, but maybe some stall or something.
Wataru was driving Olsen, he was following, and then when he was following, I think the alternator belt flew off at the wrong timing, and then he lost the throttle a little bit, so he had to pump the throttle a couple times, get back into drifting action, but I think he straightened just enough, like maybe like half a second too long, and then that ultimately caused him to lose the battle. The alternator belt was off, but he did a lead run. He did phenomenal, like, you know, gangster smoke, like, you know, fast flick going into the zone 1 and then zone 2. It's just like perfect Wataru, like where he's at, like J style drifting. Unfortunately, we lost to Olsen due to the mechanical reason, but I think we had really good turnaround this event, and then we just keep proving Wataru is a good driver.
Yeah, so that is incomplete. Chase are incomplete, lead run very good, so final good. So yeah, very sad now, but next time there's only 3 weeks after, I think. Need to fix it. Yeah. Thanks so much.